We are back with another episode of Big Six Bands, and today it's the Liverpool show. Did I start this stream just to gloat about how great Liverpool was? Maybe. Was there supposed to be a Liverpool show today? Not really. Do we still need to talk about how we could be one of the greatest teams to grace this earth? Yeah. Have I got two of the hardest guys in here with me to say as well how great we are? Yeah. So, without further ado, Drifty, what you saying, man? Chat to the people, then.
I'm blessed, man. What a time to be alive, eh?
What a time. What a time.
Muhammad Ali, we weren't there for it. You know what I mean? Bob Marley, we weren't there for it. You know what I mean? Who else is there? Martin Luther, we weren't there for it. Malcolm X, we weren't there for it. We weren't there for none of that, but we're here for Klopp.
Yeah, for that. We're here for that.
What we're talking about, bro.
Say you lived it. We lived it. You know what I'm saying?
We
lived it. You know what I'm saying? Ish, what you telling me, man? I'm telling me.
Bro, I can't stop smiling. I'm a bit real with you. I can't stop smiling. Couldn't go to bed last night. Woke up bare early this morning. Like, I kind of like. Well, obviously we'll get into the game, but I kind of like that we made it a bit like, you know how we like to do, make things a little bit dramatic. It kind of just added to the story. And it woke up this morning. It wasn't just like a light 2-0 or you just brush them aside. Like,
yeah.
We made it hard, bro. But yeah, man. I'm good.
I feel like do you know what sort of epitomizes this time? My guy was like, Months, you doing for the final? I was like, which one?
I like that. You know, we're toxic, you know. I swear down.
Yeah,
like our football team's toxic. Bro. There was no need for yesterday. That's toxic behavior, bro. That's extremely. Do you know what that is? That's like coming home and doing something that you know is going to trigger your partner on purpose just to have an argument. It's very toxic, bro. Yeah. Like, why did they do that to us? They could have just got that job done 1-0, nice and easy, 3-0 in aggregate. They didn't need to do all of that, bro. You know what I mean?
It's true. But sometimes I feel like we need a little kick up the arse sometimes. And obviously, you know, there's this whole notion going around that, it's the easy run. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool got the easy run. But you know what? In my head, it's a bit peculiar because the same people screaming easy run are the same people saying we was in the group of death. So which one is it?
That's what I'm saying.
Just because you made the group of death look like the group of life, which one is it? Which one is it?
Listen. We're not going to say every single game has been the hardest game we've ever had. Or did we make it easy? And I'll just run through this quickly. In the group, we had Spanish league winners, Atletico Madrid. We had AC Milan, who are elect champions for this season in Italy. Yeah. We have Porto, who are the Portuguese champions. Then we came out of the group and we played Inter Milan, who were last season's champions from the Italian league. Yeah, Benfica wasn't the hardest game in the world. And then after that, we get Villarreal, who not only knocked out Bayern Munich and Juventus, but also won the Europa League last season. So they're European royalty as well. So apart from Benfica, which game was really a game that was a dead game? You know what I mean? It's any old game. Which one? Because I love to know what all the other teams have been doing. Why apparently there's a lot of champions elect or champions currently that we had to play along this way. So that means the whole of Europe is dead then, right? Like everything in Europe must be so dead because we played everything you can get from all of the top teams. So let them talk, man. Let them talk, man.
Especially when it comes, you know, as I said, I tweeted this. I just laugh when a City fan, like people can say we got the easy run. You have your little agenda. But when a City fan tries to tell me that we had it easy, when you have been knocked out by Lyon, you have been knocked out by Spurs, you have been knocked out by Liverpool with Degsy at the back, in his bad phase. You've had your chance at easy runs and you fucked it. On multiple times.
Even Monaco knocked them out. They were good that season, but they actually kind of embarrassed City that year.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So you can say easy run, but your easy runs, you ain't coming out of the woodwork with your easy runs. There ain't nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how they can hit from my side of the club.
No self-awareness, bro. I can understand a little bit of banter because that's just football, isn't it? The nature of football is a little bit of banter, but you have to have self-awareness. Like you just do. Like I'm gonna take a quick shot and then I'm gonna duck out. If my team are dead or somebody's done something, I might
keep
just
it
jump
moving,
in
innit?
and do a laughing
Yeah,
emoji and jump back out again.
Yeah,
Just to wind you up a little bit. That's banter, innit? That's football. But if you want to start going, you thought your team was so good, right? And you want to start adding like paragraphs to it, I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute. Who do you support? And I know it ain't going to be City hitting me up because I only know 2 City fans and I work with them.
They're humble with it as well.
And they're humble with it. Outside of that,
mad.
who's going to be hitting me up? Man U fans? Arsenal fans? Tottenham fans don't even hit me up. You know what? Tottenham fans have pretty much got good self-awareness. I don't really ever hear Tottenham fans ever trying to come for Liverpool. Look, maybe I don't know. I don't know.
The only thing that man
anyway.
say is that about that penalty in the final. But I'm just
we get that. They're salty.
I'm just like, bro, D9 patterned you anyway. So
yeah. I can understand why they feel a little bit like that. You know what I mean? Their ex broke up with them and then they see with us. I get that. I can understand that level of being annoyed in it. I can understand that. But in general, they've got self-awareness. They don't really come for us. But the Arsenal, the Chelsea, and the Man U fans, oh my days, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. If I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be worried if my club's going to exist.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I was just confused yesterday. Half time, people just hit me up saying, like, you man are losing. I'm like, do you not know who we are? Do you not know what Liverpool do? Like, we are the kings of comebacks. We are the comeback kings. Like, enough times we come back in Europe. So I'm just like, bro, you man just better just wait till the final whistle. Because first of all, we were never even losing in the tie in it. They pulled it back to 2-2. Yeah, cool, banter, whatever. But it was nervy, but I don't know about you, man. But were you ever really thinking last night we were going to go out, even when we went 2-0 down? I wasn't really thinking so, because even at half time,
I knew we had.
I was like, I can't get worse than this. We cannot play any worse.
Yeah. Although if they'd have scored first in the second half, I think I would have developed those feelings, though.
I just knew once Klopp got them in half time, I knew.
You see, every time Thiago made a wayward pass, I vomited in my mouth a little bit every time. I'm not gonna lie. Because
the first one I laughed at, innit? The first one I laughed at, but there's one that he played to, I think it was Salah.
Down the line. Is it the one that was down the line?
Went out of play. I was like, yo, this could actually be a sticky one, man. If Thiago can't make
and it was after a beautiful bit of skill.
Yeah.
That's what was even more annoying. It was like, what's going on?
That was the only point I was like,
let me just get to some of these comments quickly because they are flying. Big up Marshall Ayu. He says the panel, big fire, drifty-ish months. Come on, man. It's a
big up.
It's a brilliant setup. Big up the panel. We took big up Ali. Says we took Porter's best player.
We took the league's best player.
Yeah, 100%. You shade Degsy.
Yeah, I heard it. I ignored it on purpose. It's a good time.
I know. But you know what it is? I wasn't even like a mad Degsy hater in it, but I feel like at that time, Degsy he'd had a few stinkers at times, and even then, I think he still when the City team back then, the Liverpool draw was a decent draw for them at that time for the quality they had, while we were still developing into the team we are now, and we thumped them 5-1 on aggregate. That's the point I'm making. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't even a matchup. We smoked them.
We smoked them. We actually smoked them.
That was peak Oxlade-Chamberlain. I love it.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. You don't know
that one in the corner.
That was a bullet. That was a
bullet. Degsy was Naby before Naby. Like, there's always got to be someone in our fan base that everybody just digs out no matter what he's doing.
Matt hearing you say that, you know. Don't let Matt say it.
Matt will already know. But that was why I started to defend Degsy so much, because even though I had my issues with him myself, and there's receipts to show that, like, I really had issues with him myself. But then he'd pull up a good performance and I wouldn't see anyone give him any credit. And I weren't digging him out because I've got an agenda against him. I was digging him out because he wasn't doing well. So if he's doing good, I'm gonna big him up. And I never saw anybody ever big up Lovren when he played well. And that's when I started to go, nah, this ain't right. Like, you can't not praise him when he's played well. Shit, I've sat here and praised Adrian when he's played well. And we all know how I feel about Adrian. And I'll still praise him if he has a good game.
There's time. I think there's always a time and a place. I think with Lovren, whenever he played well, I felt good because it's like, look, there's a player there. Like, you get it? There's a player there that you lot just aren't. You know what I'm saying? But I think at the same time, when it's hard to, when it's like with my opinion on Jota in January, that's the way I see it. Ish will probably tell you about that. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I've been like for a long time. I've always said for me, Jota don't bring nothing to the game unless he's not scoring in it. That's just the way I see it. But when I said this in January, obviously it's different to Degsy because he had a reputation and a price tag. I think Jota didn't really have a rep. He kind of come in off his own back with not too much pressure.
A bit of a left one.
Yeah. He come in. No one really thought he was going to do what he's going to do. But that's just the opinion I have on Jota right now. And it was almost more evident in the first half that I wasn't even sad to see him start. I was like, cool, like Jota starting, should get his goal.
Yeah, I thought he was going to bag as well. You know, I thought with that keeper, with the way he,
and then the bad first touch when Salah put it across.
Yeah,
like maybe he's in a rough. I don't know.
To be fair to him, he probably would have bagged if Diaz had come on and he'd have stayed on and Mane had come off. I think the team would have still created chances that Jota would have scored. I don't think yesterday is on Jota. Why?
No,
we were playing badly. Do you know what I mean?
The whole team was cheats first half. He was one of the worst ones. I will be real, but I think for me, I was more crying out to see Diaz come on than I was to see Jota come off. I was just like, he's been the worst of the front three, but I wasn't like the one where it's like Jota's stinking out the place. See how Naby was playing first half, Naby and Thiago and that man. I was just like, and the fullbacks. But I just wanted to see Jota on the pitch in it. I didn't really mind who was going to come off, but I knew that it's not going to be Mo, or it's not going to be Sadio or Eva, but listen,
remember Jota's turned up for us when all the big boys have been away. Like maybe there's a little part of Jota that does feel like a bit inferior to the others, maybe, and that's why sometimes he doesn't perform as well. Because I'm not gonna lie, any game I can think of that they're not in, Jota just bads up the game. Like he actually just bads up the game. You know what I mean? The League Cup games, the FA Cup games, and all that. Like he bads it up when them man out there. Maybe he's got a little bit of a. They're the big boys. I'll let them do it. Who knows? Innit? I don't know.
No, but I don't think so because I think look when I saw his performance at Newcastle, since Diaz's his form's been scintillating and Jota hasn't really been playing as much. I can see that Jota is doing the angry Salah thing. Like he is shooting.
Man, just like screwing up his face and that as well.
He's shooting on sight. Like even when he could have squared it for that volley on the half volley against the Brav card, he hits it straight at him. Jota's squaring that if he's playing under no pressure, he's squaring that. Do you know what I'm saying? He's squaring.
But then again, maybe that's down to him knowing that people are saying what you're saying, bro. He's like, right, if I don't score, everyone's going to say I was pointless today. So he's just trying to make sure he scores.
He's just trying to get his.
That's probably true. That's probably true because, as I said, I generally feel like there's times I don't think he brings nothing to the game, but I think out of everyone in the front three, his all-round game for me lacks the most. And in games that are high caliber for me, he just doesn't start. I think he is part of our most dangerous front three.
Yeah.
If you want to look at the course of the season, I think the Salah, Mane, and Jota front three has been the best this season. But right now, that Diaz, Mane, Salah, you see that?
It's called options, boys. Look at the options we're talking about. How many other teams wish they had? And we're not even mentioning Dazzler or D9. We're not even, and they're still on the bench as well.
Taki can come in and lash.
Real talk, bro.
It's mad. It's mad.
Like, so let me just run through these comments, right? Because this conversation is popping. It's popping off. Big up Pablo. Says big up the Big Six Bands family. Says I was just on Spaces in the City Madrid preview. In 1 hour, they were talking about Salah, Liverpool obsessing. The obsession's mad, bro. I'm telling you, the obsession is mad. They call us the most annoying fan base. Get it right. We're the most successful fan base. So when your ops are shining, it shines bright and it blinds you. So don't worry about all that, my bro. Don't worry about all that.
Bro, this is a sign that we're doing something good. I used to dream for days like this, bro. See when Man United were the most hated team in the world. I was like, I want to be that because that's the sign that you man are the top of your
facts,
game. So,
bro.
Listen, let the haters come, bro. I'm just laughing them off one by one.
I generally, and this comment here, Andre says Drifty needs to get with the quad hype. It's literally that, like, bro. How long have I been on this Jurgen quad thing for?
Hey, I got to co-sign you, bro. Monks was there from day one. Day one on this Jurgen quad thing. Even when I was like, I think we'll get the cups. Monks was like, nah, we're doing this quad. We're doing this quad thing. But...
And you know what it is? Yeah, when I said that, was there a little part of me that thought, if we don't do this? But then I thought to myself, no one's ever done it. So how can you be on me if we don't do it? Do you know what I'm saying? How could you be?
Oh, they'll find a way, bro.
Oh, they'll find a way, but do you know what I'm saying?
No one cares, but they'll find a way.
I call this FA and Cup and UEFA and Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Carabao and Cup. You know, that's what I call that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry.
They'll try their hardest. They'll try their hardest.
We have the
let them talk.
You know,
that's not even why I'm not on it though. I'm just being like we were talking before, and like I'm just not going to talk about something that's not in Liverpool's control. Don't get it twisted. If Liverpool were 1 point ahead of City in the league, I'd be a lot more piped up. But it ain't in our hands. Like, we just got to keep it a buck. And I said to you lot off camera as well. 2 of the teams that we're saying can beat them, we have to play. So if they can beat them, they can beat us. So like we just got to be a little bit more realistic about the fact that it's completely out of our hands, and be upset at the team for not making it in our hands. Let's be real. We didn't turn up in that Etihad game, and the draw is a kind of great reflection on us as a team overall. But the match is a poor reflection if you actually check the way we played in that game. And we should have won that game and put it in our own hands. The moment it weren't in our hands, we can't blame anyone else but ourselves if we don't win the league.
I hear it, but I've just come from I agree with that, and that's how I felt. Because even after the game, I think we were all quite dejected after the game. No one really knew how to feel after that draw. Do you know what I mean? Because the draw was a good result when you look at how the game went. If you watch the game, you know what I'm saying.
But the game itself didn't go well.
On the grand scheme of things, it wasn't good enough. But on top of that, I just think that to be fighting for all 4 trophies in May, no one's ever done that. Not United, 99, not 08 United. No one, bro. Like
we're the first team in history to play every single game available from the beginning of the season.
This is what I'm saying. So for me, if the possibility is likely, which it is, we're in 2 finals and there's 4 games to go and there's 1 point between us and the leaders right now. I think one of us are dropping points. I'm not going to lie. I think there's one more twist in this tail. Honestly, if we're in all 4 comps at this part of the season, let me be hopeful. The hope can kill me. That's fine. The hope can kill me after. But tell me another time in your lifetime where you, man, are going to be, where not even just you, man, where your team, whoever's watching this in the future and stuff, tell me another time where your team is going to be in this position. Most of you lot, your team ain't been in this position. No, but the ones your team who has been in this position, it weren't this far in the season, and it certainly weren't more than it was 22 years ago you was in this position. 22 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a big football fan and this is 22 years ago, you was probably 15 or something. Less than that. So unless you want to wait, unless Liverpool fans want to wait another 22 years for this to happen again, I'm not with it. I'm gonna be hopeful while I can be hopeful. And even if when you get the Arsenal fans going, oh, don't not win the quad now. Don't not win the quad. Listen, don't tell me about expectations of my club.
Them man better just get top 4, yeah?
Yeah, that man just
and I'm sure somewhere they slipped in the Invincibles. At some point during that conversation, they snuck it in.
Yeah, Drifty, if we win the quad, it's the what's the other word? It's not Invincibles. It begins with
immortal, bro.
It's immortal, bro.
It's the immortal.
No one will ever.
We're the immortal, bro. Done.
This is Sparta.
Football completed it, mate. I'll go follow Formula 1 next year.
I'll take
the year off, man. I'll take the year off, man. What are we gonna do? You see that meme of Jurgen Klopp with the sunglasses on? That'll be me from August to flipping May next year, bro. I'll be chilling, bro.
By the way, is my sound all right?
Yeah.
It's calm.
They'll have to kill me. If we win the quad, you have to assassinate me. You can't let it happen.
Bro, they think we're bad now.
I promise you.
I don't even think we're bad. Let's check it, yeah? Even if some people are being a little bit like, muggy with it or whatever, let's just flip the script. If it was United, Chelsea, or Arsenal, especially Arsenal, who were in this position, Twitter would have crashed.
Yeah,
it would have actually crashed. There would not be enough data in the memory at the Twitter headquarters to deal with the bullshit. It would have just crashed Twitter. Like Elon Musk will be having to come up with a new algorithm with bigger hard drives to try. He'd probably have to have a hard drive in space. That's how much room you would need to handle the bullshit data that will be going through the web if Arsenal were in this position. So I think we're extremely humble, if I'm being honest. I don't think we're really doing anything that bad in the way we're being. So, you know what I mean?
I hear it's literally that bad. It's literally that. I think the others would be so much worse. This is why I say people say we're the most annoying fan base. I just think because we're winning. That's why everything's just louder. It's amplified. You know what I mean?
And we do it the right way, innit?
Are we meant to be like, no, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win the God, bro. We're literally the only ones who can say we can do it. So why would we not say that we can do it? It makes no sense, bro. Like,
I just want, as I said, get your Jurgen Quad shares in today. I think even now, I think it's a bit too late to get your Jurgen Quad stocks. It's a bit too late because the boom happened when we beat City in the FA Cup.
Yeah,
that's when the boom happened.
That's when man them thought we were going to slip up in it. But
that's when investments should
them in easily, bro.
You should have watched my video.
I'll tell you when I might get a little bit more in tune with this quad talk is if we beat Spurs at the weekend, because that's also the thing in the back of my mind as well, is that they are an extremely difficult side. And I think a lot of people, when they're saying that we're going to win every game in the league, have been a bit disingenuous to Spurs in that regard as well. So getting past Spurs at the weekend will be a massive step towards maybe even flinging a little bit of pressure back on City. Because if they see us get past Spurs, which is a game they're probably thinking, yeah, they're going to drop points there. If we can get past that game, then all of a sudden they might look at the Wolves away and go, right, shit, we better actually get our act together. And you know what's mad? If you're a little bit tense, maybe you could get a draw randomly in a game, innit? If you're a little bit, you know what I mean? Because they're probably all thinking they might beat us or rare.
All we need is one. It's not even like we need them to fucking like lose or not. We just need them to slip up.
Yeah, they just need to draw.
Even a little nil-nil. Even a little nil-nil. Just give me. Listen,
let them hit the crossbar 5 times in one game.
Word. I don't care.
Nil-nil.
I don't care if it's a 4-4 0-0, bro. There's gonna be a twist in it. There's definitely a word to once. I think you said this maybe off camera, but there's one twist left in this title race. I just don't know which way it's gonna go. But boy, I think.
Do you want my honest opinion?
Yeah, we saying
if they beat Madrid tonight, I think they win the league. If they lose to Madrid tonight, I think their asses go and they draw a game they're not supposed to.
Okay. All right.
Because I think it's gonna fuck with them mentally if they go out today. Like, they are gonna be so deflated. It will be unreal. And then they got a game in 3 days. They might take their eye off the ball there. There might be a lot of people feeling sorry for themselves and whatnot. And who knows, innit? But if they win today, their tails will be up. They'll be raring towards the final. And I think the confidence will take them through.
Who they got this weekend? I haven't even checked that out. I'm not even watching their games. I ain't even watching their games.
That's the hard one for them. Let me just run through some of these.
Wolves are all over the place, bro. Has anyone actually seen Wolves this form?
I dipped their form. I always thought they were like doing the 6.
Wolves are so bad at the moment. Right now, it's unbelievable.
My guy. Big up for Sam, by the way. Is that echo? Is there an echo? Am I bugging?
No.
Yeah. I've actually added myself to the stream by accident. So like what I don't understand. I just
now there's an echo, bro.
Is it echo now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Still echoing, bro.
It's a little echo still.
Give me a second. I'm gonna mute. Just hold the phone.
Technicals. This is live TV, people. But yeah, so that's how I feel, bro. I just think there's a bit of an issue with their mentality. If they go out, I think they'll get the confidence if they win. That's just how I feel. So I think tonight's game is very important for Liverpool. That's
what I was going to say to you. What are you saying for tonight's game? I think Madrid
they'll win.
I'll do it. I think Madrid will do it, you know, bro. I think.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I think some way, somehow, it's not going to be pretty, but I just think this is. Hey, that's gonna be Pep's face after K Benz just runs up on them tonight. Because I see earlier.
No, but is that hope, or are you actually thinking logically with that one?
It's a bit of both. I can't lie. It's a bit of both. But you know what? I think occasionally these things plays a big hand into it. And let me
just say the reason I brought that up. You see, at halftime, this is how we sent home rival fans after their verbal at halftime, innit?
Hey, man's vest is all rip up as well.
Yeah, it's the rip rest.
That's how we sent man shops. That's how we sent man home. Because at half time they were loving it, you know.
Loving it. I'm seeing fan bases come together, bro. I'm seeing the Arsenal fans stand next to Man United fans, stand next to Chelsea fans.
The Arsenal Spurs link up was sickening. It was sickening. I was seeing,
What are you saying? They joined Legion,
bro. You see like the Crips and Bloods thing where they're shaking.
Yeah,
hands?
yeah.
I'm seeing that, bro. I'm seeing man standing together like that. Us are just on our own right out there, bro. It was mad. It was mad.
Bro,
We're all fighting off different fan bases at the same time.
Listen, we've got about a couple minutes left with Drift. There's about 20 people in here. Make sure we do everyone in here smash a like before we get to the comments. Please smash a like.
Come on, man.
Drift, because I know you got to go in a minute.
I
want to get your thoughts on the game tonight, City versus Madrid. I want to get your thoughts and maybe just how you think that game is going to go, and then just maybe allude to the Tottenham Liverpool game on the weekend, and then we'll obviously segue.
Yeah, tonight's game, I've got two feelings. One is logical and one is emotional. That's why I asked, are you thinking with your head or are you thinking with your heart? Because my head is telling me that the game will finish 3-1 to Man City and they'll comfortably go through in the end. But my heart is telling me that the heritage of Real Madrid and Benzema being on absolute smoke might actually be able to pull off the maddest 2-0 that you've ever seen. Like City hitting the post, hitting the crossbar, Courtois pulling out worldies. You look back on it like the Crystal Palace game and you're like, how did City not score? I don't actually understand how City didn't score.
Keep a clean sheet tonight.
Yeah,
I'm coming to you for the
if City score,
I'm coming to you for the lottery numbers.
I don't see how Real Madrid win the game.
Do you know what it is with City as well? There's too many ways to lose to them. There's bare ways you can lose to City. You can get 1-0, you can get 5-0, or you can score too early and make them too angry too quickly. This is the thing about City. You know what I'm saying? So I think if Benzi scores early doors, that's not good for Madrid. Because I think their foot comes off the gas. And then City starts putting your foot on your neck. You know, we all know what it's like when City puts your foot on your neck. You just better hope. All you can do is hope they don't have their shooting boots on.
No, but then again, bro, if you really deep it, they kind of feel pressure when they concede first, because I saw a statistic that said they've never dropped points in a game they've taken the lead. So every single time they've dropped points is because the opposition scored first. So we kind of need Benzema to make sure Madrid score first. Do you know what I mean?
Too early, not like a 2-minute.
No, not like 2 minutes in and give them bare time. No. Actually, no. What if they get rattled like the Lyon game and they do go like 2-0 down in the first half or something like that? Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Yeah. Do you know what? Obviously, I haven't seen the line. I know the lineup's probably out in about 10 minutes. But if Kyle Walker is not playing, which I think he is, they're in trouble.
No, I actually heard that he's out for the season. He made a comeback and then had a setback. Yeah.
Because there was a period they just kept playing him, innit? I think the Atletico game was like the last one, man just hobbling about trying to scrap with man. But
no, did you not see how bad he got injured in that game? He twisted his ankle in the Atletico
game. He's still trying to like, grips man after the match and that. But
Daniel Podence, can you hear me? You'll be playing against the next man that ain't fast. Daniel Podence, can you hear me on the weekend?
John Stone's at right back. Listen,
can you hear me? Podence, can you hear me? Trincao, can you hear me? Huang. My doggy, you twisted. You have done nothing in your career but twisted Van Dijk, and that's what people love you for. That's what people still get onto me for when you twisted Van Dijk in that 4-3 game. Yeah, can you please twist up Diaz the same way, from boy to boy? I think it was a bit rude saying he's done nothing in career since then, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I got.
He's not done much though. He's not done much. I can't even lie.
Sorry, just to carry on and go. And
I just think that Real Madrid need to score first in order to go through. So my head is telling me Man City will just get the job done quite easily. But my heart is saying that Madrid can just pull off a little bit.
They're both playing. Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, all that means is that Sky Sports are just giving out fake news then, because only 4 or 5 days ago they literally said his season's over after he's had a setback with his injury. So if that's the case, then unless they've got him juiced up on something and he's just out there playing with an injury.
They pumped his knee with go-go juice. That's what it looks like.
Oh, so he's actually in the team. See, they're gassing and they're lying. This is what they're starting to do. They're spreading propaganda on Sky now.
We done that with Trent though. Let's be honest. Like we was playing. We done the.
We never said his season was over, bruv.
No, but we said
Sky said his season is over,
we gave
bro.
it out for a while. I was all like, what's
bro,
going on here,
we hooked him from international too.
Yeah.
We hooked him from England.
Yeah, but you know what? Everybody does that, innit?
Man got called up on a Monday. On a Tuesday, we were like, no, come back.
Klopp did the friendlies. This guy don't even start you, G. Come home.
And you know what? If he is injured,
even making it. The taxi's just on a UE in it on the motorway. It's like, yeah.
If he is injured, but he's made it back, then that's a risk. So we'll see if it pays off.
Listen,
innit?
I don't wish injury on a man, but if they've wrapped man up and he's like 60-70%, and it's like a muscle injury, let him go up against Vinny tonight. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a really stupid decision to play him if he's playing as a wounded player. Really stupid decision.
Are they playing Newcastle this weekend? Are they playing
Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Yeah, they got Newcastle. Yeah.
St. Max, if you can hear me. St.
Nah,
Max.
it's at the Etihad, brother. It's at the Etihad.
Yeah, St. Max.
Bro, Jeff, we just need a draw, you know. We just need a
No,
draw.
I know, but Newcastle can't defend, so I don't see it.
Almiron. In fact, you know what? Miguel, bro. Miguel. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Nah, bro, Bruno's the one that we could like maybe a set piece or something, innit?
I'm feeling a little John Joe in swinger.
I like that you called him Bruno as well. The real Bruno, innit? No, none of this
the real
Bruno G
Bruno.
business.
Yeah,
Bruno F.
Yeah. The only Bruno we recognise is Brazilian, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
None of that Portuguese fake shit.
So that is let me just confirm the lineup for everyone that in the stream. It's Edison, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Mahrez, Jesus, Foden. They've gone. That's pretty much full strength, apart from maybe.
That is full strength. It's not even an hour before kickoff yet, so it's kind of mad they've already put the team sheet out as well.
Yeah,
but fuck them.
Back in training, they'll play to dash him back in this early is a bit mad though. And then the confirmed Real Madrid lineup is Courtois, Carvajal, Eder Militao. He's a bum. Nacho, Mendy.
Their defense is meaty. Bro.
Yeah, Modric, Casemiro.
At least Casemiro's back.
Why? I can't lie. If Camavinga don't come on 60th minute, I'm starting.
And they're going Valverde out wide as well, which isn't the best idea either, man.
I think Ancelotti just don't want legs in the middle. Valverde, Benzema, Vini, but I can't lie. Valverde, he is good. I think he's a really good player. Like he's so quick for a centre mid.
He is techie.
It gives me Marcus.
They should have went 4 in the middle, you know, and they should have Camavinga and Valverde in the middle, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's so weird to have Modric and flipping Cruz. There's I know Modric is a baller. Don't get me wrong.
Every time Camavinga's come on, he's balled out. Every time.
He's
only giving like a little cameo here and there, but.
But Drift, I'm sure. You have to head now.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Unfortunately, I got my show, so I got a duck. But obviously, it's a pleasure being on. You know, what I mean, time flies as well. Over half an hour went like that, boy. Flipping
literally, that it was again. Sometimes you can just talk about how good we are, and it's just the time. But listen, you look. Coppish is in the title. Go and subscribe to Coppish. You know what they're doing. Amazing things. Obviously, we're on the way to 1,000 as well. We're them on the.
Yeah, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. Come on, people. Hit that, man.
All right, and Jeff, take care. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, man. Big up, boys. Obviously, we'll talk soon, man. And people, make sure you smash that like, man. Come on. I'll catch you boys later, man.
Take care, bro. Take care.
Peace.
Peace. We have Ramel coming on in a little bit as well, in about 5 minutes. Ish, I just got to switch the camera for a second. I'm just going to run through the comments though, but just about the camera.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's cool, bro.
Yeah, no. So that's an interesting Madrid lineup for me. It's an interesting Madrid lineup. It says Pablo says, "You want to know what's crazy? The crazy thing is that you man Madrid have balls. Hold on. You want to know the crazy thing that you? Is it me or is that worded really?
You want to know the crazy thing, you man? Madrid have the balls. They put up because they put in the lineup early, innit? But I think you can do that I think you can do that in Champions League. I think it's just Prem that says you can only do it an hour before, but. That's kind of crazy. Still, what time is it now, bro? Yes, it's all. Like,
it's not even 7 o'clock yet. It's not even 7 o'clock. So,
but I'm a bit. That midfield is a bit concerning if I'm being real. Like Cruz has been, he ain't been the same Cruz I've been used to seeing for the last 4 or 5 years, isn't it? But
yeah, of course. I think the thing is, Cruz has been very dodgy, and he hasn't really been putting in the masterclass. Sorry about the background stuff, guys.
No,
Cruz has been very dodgy recently, and I just feel like. Maybe Could he switch it round? Could he turn up for one last dance? One last dance,
brother.
Yeah,
the way KDB was running up on man, like, I ain't trying to see no last dance right now, bro. I ain't trying to see it. Just bring me the proper thing, bro.
My comprehension skills were awful there, by the way. Sorry, say that again.
No, I'm just saying, just bring me Camavinga in. I'm not trying to see no last darts. Give me the current thing, bro. Because the way Camavinga's been balling out, mad.
Yeah, Any says big up Any as well. Liverpool release lineup 6:40. But Any, do you want to jump in this? By the way, we're going for like 20 more minutes, so let me know if you want to jump in. I'll dash you that link. Cruz don't have the pace for City's mid. He don't have the.
That's what I'm saying, man.
To be fair,
man, just running up on him.
Having 30 pace on FIFA since like FIFA 13.
Also, you can allow one man. Obviously, Modric he's been balling out differently, man. You can allow one man to be like, bro. The brain is quicker than the feet, man. The way my man is getting himself yards of space is calm in it. But
Modric is a silly footballer right now. Modric is a very silly footballer, like
ridiculous, bro. I reckon he's got one. If we're talking last dance, I think tonight he can do the mad thing in it.
I think he's got another 2 seasons in him, even at just a decent level. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're squeezed like all the go-go juice. They're trying to get every lot to get it, but like still, when you got a player like Modric, man, I don't like. We're gonna be doing that with VVD.
VVD, Thiago, them man, we are squeezing every. See when you get the flannel, you're trying to squeeze every last little bit. That's what we're doing with them, man. Them man are gonna be asking to go MLS and that. Over like, no.
Oh yeah, no.
Next generation, bro. Bring for the next gen, bro. People and them man still need to learn from you in it.
But just a bit of housekeeping, just tell the people where they can find you, just while we're just getting Eddie in right now.
Yeah, man. WM Wonderball in it for Insta and Twitter and YouTube and that as well. Just hit 200 subs. So yeah, trying to get to that next milestone. So make sure you lot drop the sub for that. And then the Twitter is DGeneration-ish. You'll just see me cooking up next fan bases, bruv. United, man. Chelsea, man. Yeah. Anyone can get it in it. Anyone can get it these days. But yeah, man. Big up Big Six as well, man. Make sure you lot support the team because these man have got a good thing going on.
Okay, yeah, no, bro, I appreciate that as well, man. The fact that obviously we're on the way to 1,000 is crazy to me.
It's mad.
So, big up yourselves as well, man. Every milestone is literally like that's how you got to do it, man. Every milestone,
of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I think the thing is about algorithms it's always going up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you have to appreciate. Like doing this, setting stuff up. Just a madness. Inshallah, King Karim does the job tonight. Yeah, it's true. Inshallah, honestly,
please, bro.
I feel like that Madrid defense is honestly that Madrid defense. I generally think Militao is a bum. Like he is.
Put it this way, innit? Them man, I think Madrid are gonna have to score. Obviously, they need to score one at least to take it to extra time or whatever. But I think they're gonna need to get like a couple goals clear for me to be like. Maybe they might do it because if there's one goal in it, I don't back these bums at the back to keep City out because they still got obviously Grealish has been a bit this season, but they got him to come off the bench.
Yeah, like he can still do a thing. Like
they've got a couple pieces in it. They got a couple pieces. Yeah. Madrid's bench, other than Camavinga, what are they gonna do? Run back flipping Hazard from 15 again? Like it's a bit techie after that. So Madrid are gonna have to just hope that K Benz does the mad thing, Modric does the mad thing, and then. Bro, I don't
think Aleba's been that good at centre back. And by the way, I don't.
He's a left back, bro.
For me, he still needs to do the left back thing. Like that's what left back.
Man tried to come and do the centre back thing, but it's not really running like that, man.
Madrid just need to be as clinical as they have been, or they'll be knocking City out or City out, whatever you want to say here. Up the quad squad, literally Liverbird. Come on, up the quad squad, Jurgen quad. Get it trending, get your stocks in. I still, even though I think it's a bit late to get your Jurgen quad stocks, I generally think there's going to be one more boom in the stock market. I'm telling you guys, there's going to be one more boom in the stock market.
Like I just said, isn't it? After the Tottenham game this weekend, then I think after City beat Leeds on the weekend, there was a bit of a lull in it. Some Liverpool fans are saying, it's probably going to be a bit peak now. But see if we can beat Spurs, I think the second boom's coming in it. The second boom might just start booming. But bro, I believe, man. I believe in it, and I think. Listen, I got my stocks a while ago. my investment's kind of creeping up small. But yeah,
There you go. Your stocks
you
a
might
while
have
back.
invested. Yeah, man. Not a little while ago, bro. A little Q1, man. Got them
I was
Q1
on
stocks
tip,
in.
bro. I
Got them
invested
Q1
a
stocks.
little. Do you know what it is? I invested a little bill, just a little bill
Little light one.
in the
Little light
quad,
one.
and now I think my portfolio is telling me like 100,000 right now. 100,000. I'm
Get
eating.
that, bro. Get that. When you're getting there nice and early, that's what happens, isn't it? That's what happens.
You know what I'm saying? I took it. You know what it is? It weren't even a plunge because what would I spend that 100 on? Something else? You know what I mean? I'm talking like there's actually Jurgen quad stocks. But listen, I want to talk briefly about a couple performances on the weekend, including Thiago and Naby and how they turned it around. What was your opinions on the midfield? Just going from the first half to the second half, pretty much. If you know,
yesterday, bro.
Yeah, yes, of course, yeah.
Obviously, I was on the Saints channel last night, so yeah, big up saying a couple of you man were in there actually last night. But see the man in midfield yesterday. I think Flacco was kind of decent. I say decent. The game was just passing them by in it. Man was on 0.5 speed. Everything was just kind of passing them by. But you see Naby and Thiago in that first half, 1 out of 10 both of them. 1 out of 10. The only reason they get a 1 is because they stayed on the pitch. That's the only reason they get a 1. Thiago, I said it before, man was playing 3-yard passes out for a throw-in. That in itself is just a mad thing to say, like just mad. Naby was on some uncle vibe last night, just getting the ball, toe poking it, not even looking up. These times, man's just treating the ball like a goal line clearance. Man's just kicking it away, like giving them back possession. But what I will say, both of them pattern up second half. Naby especially. I think Naby was arguably better than Thiago second half. He got the assist as well. Yeah. I think Thiago just, when you're kicking ball, you just know you're having a shocker in it. And they always say to you just keep it simple. Thiago just went back to basics. There was no look passes. There was no little shimmy. Man was just getting the ball, keeping it ticking. And I respect it in it. Because if you're having a stinker, just try and pattern up the simple things. But Naby was actually balling out second half. I got to give him props. And especially after last season, after man got hooked at Real Madrid. Hooked. Was it even before half time? Klopp dragged off his arse in like the 44th minute, I think it was.
Oh, it was less than that. It was before the 44th minute. It was before that.
It's like a minute, but he done well to ride the storm and come back. Because if Mandem was saying that Klopp took Naby off at half time, I don't think anyone can have any arguments, bro. Any arguments at all. Man was stinking out the gaff differently. So I got to give them their props, but
I'll be real. Robbo was awful as well.
But listen. The fullbacks. It's either both of their goals. Yeah, it was. I don't even know who was worse for both of them, but they were both dreadful for both goals. It was mad. I think for the second one, Trent just looked behind him, saw my man come behind, and just let him bring the ball in. Hey, what are you telling me, bro?
Come on, Annie.
What are you telling me, bro? I'd cover with the snacks, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Bro.
So I just had to... technical difficulties. I just had to change location quickly. I just change location quickly. You know what I'm saying? Quick change the location. But
even me, bro. I got in from work, bro. My internet's not working. My Wi-Fi's not working. It's moving nuts right now still. So, yeah.
Well, 5G settings now. 5G settings.
Yeah, 5G settings still. What you man saying, no, man?
Just as I think it's should we just go with how we introduced the video-ish? It's like, did we plan this video? No. Did we start this video to talk about and gloat about how great Liverpool is? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Does it matter? Not really. Do we care? Not really. So,
that's what it is.
Do I just want to talk about the quad as much as possible? Pretty much. So we're here just to gloat. This is a gloating space. So if you get it, why not? No one else has done it.
I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for that energy, man.
Every game, we would have played every single game. In fact, do you know, I'm pretty sure you saw the tweet. Do you know how we sent man home at halftime? The rival fans, we sent them packing at halftime. This is how we sent them yard.
Bro.
Hey, that shit gets funny every time I see it, bro.
Bro, Mons, they were upset yesterday, bro. I had guys at me at halftime. Just at me. They didn't say no words. They just at me. I said, say nothing. Wait till full time, man.
Like, just at him, man. Just unnecessarily. How about this? Everyone's Trent archives were wilding.
Bro.
the Trent archives at halftime. The Trent archives got released. How can this man? And this is the best right back ever to grace ball. This is the. How can you be the best right back in the world? I can't lie. It was awful from Trent, and he did get dunked on. But what did he go on up the other side of the pitch and do?
Left foot assist.
What did he go and do?
Left foot assist.
I said, talk now.
Let me see Wan-Bissaka. Let me see
man.
Wan-Bissaka cutting on his left foot and try and make an assist like that.
Man
Please,
said
let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that.
Have you ever grazed your own foot with your stud when you man play ball back in the day?
Yeah.
That's what Wan-Bissaka would have done. I know you man have grazed your own feet with your other stud.
It's the ankle, the little ankle.
It's the ankle, man. You hurt yourself, but it's too embarrassing to tell anyone. That's why you're limping a little bit.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, repeat, bro.
Hey, listen. Yeah, but Trent was cheap. But you know what? I know man them have got Trent tweets saved in their drafts today because the speed in which I was getting at it when Trent was making mistakes. I'm like, are you even watching the game? Are you even watching the game right now? Because you're watching Trent and you're watching Twitter, but are you watching the football match? Because listen, it was dead first half, but everyone was dead. But we came back in it. And
I hear what you're saying, so I cut you off.
Yeah. No, bro.
Pablo says Thiago was silky with the pass the second half. Naby pressing crazy. Second half, you man see how far up the pitch he was. He was next to Salah most of the time. I generally do think sometimes having an outlet is so much better for the defensive midfield because when you do start off shaky, you can kind of see out. You can kind of weather the storm a little bit. But because no one was holding it up, and the man again to hold it up at the time was Jota, he wasn't doing that. And they were going man for man on Salah and Mane. And for me, I forgot to mention this, Mane's days as a left wing is done, you know.
Yeah.
Days as a left winger.
Done.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah. I'm not trying to see it again.
Like,
I'm really not trying to see it again.
His days as a left winger is done. It's literally that, man. I'm sorry. He's just a striker now.
Mons, quickly though, just touching on the Trent thing, yeah. See my thing with Trent's first half performance yesterday. It wasn't even a defensive, bro. It was the fact that anytime he got the ball, he gave it back to Villarreal, bro.
Passes.
He gave it back. He was like he was wearing yellow. He was wearing yellow in that first half.
He was doing his best L1 and triangle impression with 3.5 bars. 3.5 bars L1 triangle on clubs, trying to when you've been put right back, but you want to show that you should be playing higher up the pitch. That's what he was doing. That's what Trent was doing first.
Passes and that. It was mad. It was mad.
Endo says, Monto, you know them ones when you buckle, you try to style it out. Yeah, pride is dangerous. Like, bro, there's bears. You got to style bear team. Remember, I know when you man be walking down the road, you realize you forgot something at yard, but you got to tap yourself down.
Like, yeah.
You got all you haven't even forgotten anything. You just realize you're walking the wrong way, but you got to tap yourself down. I like you forgot something,
bro. Your tapping pockets you ain't even got. You're doing all these ones, all these like you've got combats on and that, bro. You got to just man. Listen,
no. Second half it was just slaughter settings. Like, do you know what it is? At half time I cheekily tweeted, because I thought at this point I was like, cool, it's 2-2. We couldn't be getting slaughtered any more than this. I tweeted like not Jurgen Klopp trying to concede just to make the game interesting. I mean, and long behold,
I see you tweet that. That gave me a bit of energy. Still, I can't even lie. That gave me a little you know what? I don't know about you as well, Annie, but I wasn't really worried yesterday, because I just kept thinking in the first half, we can't play worse than this. We actually cannot play any worse than this.
That's exactly what I was thinking, bro. Like, it was impossible to play worse than we did in the first half. When I say impossible, I'm talking like everyone was a 3 out of 10, bro. Maybe Salah, you could argue maybe a 5. But everyone else was 3 out of 10, bro.
Bro,
yeah,
I saw ones, bro. I saw ones.
Yeah, I saw enough ones.
I saw ones out of 10. I saw ones out of 10.
Enough ones. In fact, no, Alisson 5.
Yeah. Ali.
Oh yeah, Alisson.
That save he made.
Yeah,
even though in real time I thought that was a pen. I was thinking, oh my god, this guy's gonna get sent off.
Yeah.
And I saw the replay, no chance.
Pablo says, I don't know what Klopp told Naby and Thiago, but it's crazy how they switched on that quick. Man, them are saying, Klopp did the just be Liverpool. I know man was dashing boots in that changing room. I know.
He got the man's heads. And just fucking conked them together, bro. Like them two were moving like Dumb and Dumber in there, bro. I know it wasn't even a one where I don't think he had to say too much. It wasn't like a hairdryer thing, but I think he just said couple words, but the words real, they're stuck in it. You know when you're out and your mum says, "Just watch till we get home." It's one of them ones. Like you don't need to say a lot,
bro. I generally think, Linda's, Klopp. I generally think, they had these man up against the wall like this and say, "Listen."
You know, Millie was involved as well. You know,
like,
Millie was gripping up a couple.
POV. Like this was a POV ticket. Said, "Listen, you fucking listen here. Yeah, this man got your hairlines, but you think you can fuck around in the semi-final? Yeah, you think you can fuck around in the semi-final just because you man got your hairlines back? Go turn it around.
That's it, and then out. Yeah,
not even buy or shake it. Yeah,
just get back out there, bro. Get back out there. Fix it. Fix your mistakes,
literally.
But you look better from minute one of the second half. You look better in it. Go on, Annie.
Oh, I've seen a mad comment. I can't
even. Let me see.
Hey, this Jota you is getting on my nerves. Have you got our own Bruno Fernandes?
No.
The Portuguese thing, innit? The Portuguese thing there.
We can't pinpoint Jota out yesterday though, man, when everyone was playing at a 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 10 level, man. Like he wasn't more shit than Mane was fucking just as shit. Naby was probably worse than Jota yesterday. Thiago might have been worse than fucking Jota, man.
As I was saying, every time Thiago passed the ball off the pitch, I was being sick in my mouth a little bit.
Bro,
I frowned up a little bit.
I'm not gonna single out Jota for that for yesterday when everyone was shit still.
But it's you know what it is though, when everyone's shit, someone has to hold that ball up and make it stick. I don't even think we actually started the second half that great, but the
ball was sticking though. The ball was sticking.
The ball was sticking, and then it allowed us to do that. You know, when the whole back line, when we start to play the game in their half, let's be honest, none of the game was played in their half for the first half.
Yeah, no, bro. We didn't put 5 passes together in the first half, bro.
I'm gonna be real as well, Jota's started to get a couple, not big game allegations, but you see when we're not dominating, like the City game, the Arsenal game as well, even though man bags, we forget he got hooked immediately. Man got the goal. Klopp was like, safe. Come off now. Come off. Yeah. He's got these ones where like when his back's against the wall and we need to do a quick transition thing, the move just dies at his feet, bro. The move just dies at his feet. So it's a one where when we're at Anfield, Cop End, we're all penning them back. Trent's ball playing balls in left, right, and centre. We need a man like Jota who's just going to be in a box, one touch, bang. But I've noticed that the games where it's like, bro, we're going to be under the cosh a bit. We're going to need to get off the pitch with like 4 or 5 passes. It don't stick. It don't stick.
But Endo says it's not just one game. It's been like this for time. Look at the City game. Endo, you see this scar on my hand? You see this scar? That's when I got onto Jota about his all-round play in January. That's what Liverpool man done to me. They cut me up. When I spoke about Jota's thing when he was bagging in January, no one wanted to hear about his all-round game then.
No, everyone knew that, man. Everyone
knew it, but it's a one man man's bagging, so you just gotta keep it kind of like.
Not in January. Not in January. In January, they put my head on outside Anfield. They put me on show and they said anyone else who wants to criticize Jota, they'll end up like him. That's what they done. That's what they said. And I thought, and from then, even when I go in spaces now, man are like, "Oh, Mons, did you see Jota's pass? Did you see Jota's pass? Did you see his pass to Naby?" Like, you know what I'm saying? The man trying to do the poking thing, but literally, man is seeing it now. And I'm not even saying that Jota's a dead baller. I've never said he's a dead baller. Just in high caliber games, he can't be starting for me. He will never start for me in a high caliber game where we might just see less of the ball. It's not happening. Any game played in transition, that man cannot play.
Nah,
unless he's in scintillating form.
I hear it.
He's all right. Like, don't get it twisted. If Jota's all-round game improves, which I actually believe it will, he's what, 25? If that?
Yeah.
Like, if his all-round game will improve, he plays for Liverpool. He trains with these men week in, week out. You're gonna improve your all-round game because you're literally training with ballers. Big-time technical ballers. Even Curtis Jones, Curtis Jones is again someone who is quite far off the peripheral for me, but as a technical baller, as the ball at his feet. Have you seen that kid play Rondo?
Yeah.
Have you seen Curtis Jones play Rondo?
Also, they put him with the ballers as well. They put him with like Thiago and them man in the Rondo. Yeah. So it's like, all right, cool. You're 30, innit? You're 30.
Did you see him flip flap through Matip's legs and he got hot? Did you see that?
It's mad. It's mad.
This is what I'm saying. Like I know Jota's one of them man who don't want to like when everyone's doing all the flicks and skills before the warm up in the game. He's just there like doing little things, doing that with the ball between his feet. You know?
I know you're violating. And so they give him a separate ball and that. It's like, yeah,
no, not a separate ball and that. No.
The thing is though, Jota's capable though, man. I think he's gonna improve still. Like we've seen glimpses,
100%.
or we see moments when he's shown that he can do the link up team, but he just needs to take time sometimes, man. Sometimes he moves like Hendo up front sometimes, bro. Man, don't get the ball.
Yeah.
That's it.
The first time balls
got
that,
himself recently, even against Newcastle, bro. He was shooting at every opportunity.
Who?
It was every opportunity he was shooting. He was like, yo.
You talking about Monts?
Jota.
Oh, Jota.
Every opportunity. He said, take away his heading ability. He's so average. Don't rate him like that.
I think he's a good finisher. I think he's good with his feet. Don't forget, man's got as many goals with his left foot as his right. So he's got something to him. But yeah, like we've been saying, just the transition is a bit peak sometimes still. But
yeah, and do you know what it is? Because he was scoring so much and he's come up so clutch. I also think that depending on how you see things as a fan, sometimes people don't look past that. Like I personally looked past the goals simply because I felt like when the going got tough, I still didn't think he'd be there. Do you know what I mean? When I said the going gets tough, as in like the City games, in games like that. But I think you need a Diogo Jota in your team, regardless of what I say of my opinions. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget, last season when Man was injured and we had Bobby just dying up front, bruv. Remember when Bobby couldn't hit a barn door? Like he was doing nice touches, but when man's putting on a plate 3 yards out, man's doing stupidness. So like we've got to be careful not to be a bit like ungrateful with it, because let's be real, apart from 17-18, we've been crying out for a number 9 who's going to be in the middle, clinical, and we got that. But we just didn't get the link up with it. But listen, I'm not one who's going to be like, I don't want to see Jota start in any game, blah, 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 blah. Because there's going to be times where we just need to have a gunman up front. Like I said, if we're dominating the game, put a man in the box, he can just bag in it. But yeah, we got options. Listen, I used to dream for days like this. 5 strikers, 5 man who I can be like, I can have him, I can have him, I can have him.
This is an interesting take, by the way. Jota is good. He just can't play with Mane.
I
might hear that still. I think if you put him with Diaz and Salah, even do you know who he can play with though? He can play with Bobby. You know,
he can still.
Jota. Yeah. Bro, Bobby can play with anyone. Bobby can play with anyone. Listen. The Samba thing is universal, isn't it? Man, don't care where
we can play with anyone. I can't like. I still need to see the Bobby Diaz. I need that. We've
seen it a little bit. I don't think we've seen it. Did we see it in the City game?
You barely
in the FA Cup one. I think we saw it for a little bit, but Bobby was even kind of mad in that game. But
Diaz, Bobby, because Bobby will give him the little reverse that other man don't see.
Listen, let me put something to you. Yeah, obviously Diaz on the left, Bobby in the middle, but on that little LCM, that little left side of the road, Thiago as well. Them 3 doing triangles, bro. Them 3 doing triangles. Listen,
long day, man. Long day.
They don't want to see it, bro.
I don't know if I'll see Robbo driving with the ball because he'll just give them the ball first early doors. Robbo won't even drive in.
Robbo's just been lucky. He's been class lately. Because see yesterday.
Who? Robbo.
Yeah, yesterday first half.
Horrendous. Him and Trent both, bro.
It could. I know I said 1 out of 10 before, but I actually don't even know if Robbo did anything right in that first half. So it could even be a 0 team because he was kind of at fault for definitely one of the goals. I can't even remember the second one, but but it was just a stink fest, isn't it? But listen, let's again we're gonna round off in about 5 minutes. Let me run some of the comments and let's do some quad talk. There's a reason why Klopp removed him from the lineup. Do you know how many counters he ruins? If we're going to play Jota, we have to play Diaz, Jota and Salah, or Jota, Firmino and Salah. I agree. Yeah.
I agree. Jota is a baller. Look what he done to Atlanta last season. I can't just go off that, bro. I'm so sorry. Don't tell me the chores have started. Don't worry, we got removed. Once I even come on the show and explain why. No, listen, DM me in it. We'll get to talking, my bro. But quad talk. What's your Jurgen quad stock saying?
Bro, I'm invested right now. Still, I'm invested. FA Cup, we're defo fucking. I think we're beating Chelsea, man. Chelsea have been in fucking shit form recently. And listen, both times. Wait, all 3 times we played Chelsea, I don't think Thiago's played against them this season.
No, he's not.
Yeah, man, they're not ready for that sort of sauce in midfield. Hopefully, he don't play like he did in the first half yesterday, innit? But if it's the Thiago we all know and love, yeah, man, they ain't making it out of the first half, bro. That's 2-0 before.
No, facts.
That's 2-0, bro.
Like,
yeah, go on, bro. Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say, just in terms of this quad and just in what you think Liverpool are doing right now, the fact that there's a stat we're the first team ever to play every single game in the season. What's your opinions on that?
Bro, that's actually when you actually deep it, bro. Yesterday I had to sit down and deep it, bro, because before that I was just thinking, yeah, this is a good season, but this season is actually mad. I know we haven't won all 4 yet, innit? But just what we've done so far is actually mad. To even play every single game of the season or to be involved in every single game of the season is actually ridiculous, bro. Beginning of the season, people were counting us out, bro. They were saying we're gonna finish 4th or we might not even make the top 4. Man United, Chelsea, City are all better than us. Even people put in no, I think it was just those 3 teams, yeah. But they were basically saying we're gonna finish 4th. We've fallen off. It's the end of Jurgen Klopp. This, that, and the other. Now we've shown them, bro. And this is what I love about this Liverpool team, bro, because we have one setback. Like when we lost the Champions League final, the next season we came back and won it. When we lost the league by 1 point, next season we came back and won it, bro. This team, mentality monsters. It's not a joke. As cliche as it is, when Jurgen Klopp's saying it, it's not a joke. Mentality monsters, bro. That's why I believe we're winning. We're winning. I'm fully invested in the quad thing, but on the realism thing, I'm saying we're winning at least 3 in it because City are a fantastic team as well. We just have to be honest in it. So it is possible that they don't drop any more points in the Premier League because their fixtures aren't the hardest. But listen, I'm still gonna believe until it's not possible. So boy, yeah, man, word, man, God, it's a quad thing still.
Literally, I think if we actually do get the quad, first of all, as I said, they have to assassinate me. They gotta kill me. Y'all gotta kill me. Y'all can't let me see the light of day.
Do not let me on the internet next season if we win this.
You gotta confiscate my phone. Like, yeah, man. Like, by the way, Rams, bro, literally we're finishing up in a couple of minutes. If not, I would have dashed you that link, my bro. But big you up. There's another comment. I like this comment, Pablo. This is why I got love for you, man. This is why I read. It's Pablo, one of my favorite people, bro. Talking about stocks, get your big 6 band stocks in now. Get the NFTs in now. 900 subs and just know Big 6 bands French channel coming in for the Champs final link up. Big 6 bonds and Big 6 bands linking up for the Champions League final. You already know the settings. You know what I mean? I like
Big 6 bonds. Hey, don't kill me, bro. The little accent on the thing as well.
Right, pick up Latimer's time for that one. That's a Latimer. I'm not gonna teeth that joke in it. I'm not gonna teeth that one. That was Latimer's made that one up. I'm not gonna act like that was me in it. So big him up as well. Jamie Phillips as well. Big up, guys. Good to see you in the chat as well. We are going to complete football. Thank you, Jurgen Quad. Say it with me. It's Jurgen Quad, people. It's that simple, man. Quad squad. But listen, we're gonna close that out. We're gonna do another Liverpool show next week and see if the quad is still on for next week, because it could go. We don't know how long this quad thing can last. So, as I said, my opinion, I think you don't know this already. No one has ever been in this position at this point in the season fighting for 4 trophies the way we are. You know what I mean? Someone asked me, what am I doing for the final? Do you know what I said? Which one? What a time to be alive. How can someone ask you what am I doing for the final? I say which one?
Yeah, that's mad, you know.
It's a flex, bro. It's a flex.
Which one? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's times where I want to wake and be like, bonjour, bonjour, any.
Hey.
I just feel like
got the little French name as well, man. Je suis Montel and that, yeah. Come on.
No, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not?
Yesterday,
why not?
Sorry, just quickly. Yesterday, I did why rival fans hate us, bro. I would hate us too, you know, if I wasn't a Liverpool fan. I swear to God, bro. Man said 2-0 down. They thought, yeah, this is it. Finally, Liverpool, they're gonna come crashing down and burn. We came out second half like it was nothing, banged in 3 goals casually and went about our business. That's
how it happened. That's what happened.
I realize why they hate us still, man. I'd hate us too, man. But boy, I'm so glad that I'm a red, bro. Word that we're all Reds, fam. Word, that's what it is right now.
I generally think, bro, if anyone else is in this position, they'll be loud like us, if not worse, man, innit? Like, I don't even want to know if Arsenal, like we said, if Arsenal, like what Drifty said, if Arsenal, before he left, if Arsenal in this position would have broke the internet.
Game over, bro.
Like,
Game over.
You know what I mean?
Game over.
Guys, have you heard of the re-signing of Standard Chartered? Almost double the money we're getting now. Yeah, I heard about that. I want 7 like Barca. Yeah. I like that. 30 minutes before kickoff. Months-ish predictions. Yeah, why not? Ish, what's like you, bro? What's predictions?
What for the quad or for the City game?
Well, we don't really know we're getting the quad, so City game.
That's what I'm saying. City game. I think Madrid are gonna win in it. Some way, somehow they're gonna win. And that's what I'm trying to see in it. I'm trying to see that Mo Salah redemption from Kiev. That's what I'm trying to see.
Do you know what it is though? I generally think if we're gonna hear me out on this. If we're gonna get this quad, we're gonna have to do the gut wrenching thing, and we're gonna have to play City in that final. We're gonna have to in the final, bro. We're gonna have to, bro. It's gonna have to be all on Liverpool FC Amazon, all or nothing. Because you know they're making enough documentaries about Liverpool once we get this.
Yeah.
Documentaries. They're gonna make.
The Arsenal one won't even get released. They'll be like, "Yo, we're putting the budget. We're putting the budget somewhere else in it. Proper thing, bro."
Do you know? This is what I'm saying. So I generally feel like, I think if City go out the champs, they're gonna get the title still. I think they go fuck this. Fuck this. Pep will go fuck this. Everyone else losing 4-0.
I was with you, but kind of word to what Drifty was saying earlier, innit? He was like, if they lose this, their heads could just go in it. Their heads could just go. Pep's gonna be.
But what do we know City for their heads to go domestically?
Bro, they've been choking someone recently, you know. If you check it, their form, obviously they won their last couple of games convincingly, but before that, I'm seeing a little draw here, a little L here. Like, listen, bruv. Their heads could go in it. I think if they're more likely for their heads to go if they lose. That's what I think. I think if they win, then it's like cool, boom. We just win the next 4 games and then we've won everything as well, pretty much, apart from the League Cup and the FA Cup. But boy, I don't know, you know.
Just remember, if you man guess the score right, get your lottery tickets tomorrow.
Yeah, facts.
I'm quite slow on the joke.
He's just saying, obviously, if we predict the right score, then we can predict the numbers, isn't it?
Yeah, lottery numbers.
It's been a long day. I'm doing a watch.
I think that's what he means anyway.
You lot, we're gonna come off in a second. So you lot, everyone here, head over to Jamie Phillips's watch along. Jamie, DM me the link and I'll put it in my bio for this video. So anyone watching it back just after this can go. They got half an hour-ish to go see that link and jump in your watch along. So everyone, big up Jamie, and that's what we'll run that for you, bro. If it's City, it'll be hella stressful.
Yeah.
Pablo says this is what I mean. Obviously, Pablo says I'll be there. Jamie, big up yourself. Pablo's a flipping trooper fan. Pablo, you're a mod. If you're not a mod, I'll make you a mod still. I don't know how you're not a mod. If you have to be a mod, I'm sure of it. But any predictions?
I think Real Madrid win 2-1 normal time, so it goes to extra time, and then Benzema's getting that winner in extra time, man. Benzema, man. I need that still. Maybe that's more out of hope rather than expectation, because I don't really want to play City again. But I'm back in the Real Madrid boys, man.
I'm hearing it. I want Real Madrid to win, but I feel like I need to beat City in the final to F them up. It will F them up. It will F these man up. I'm telling you, when City only have the league to concentrate on, something just tells me they won't lose. So if City do win today, I'm not all the way mad. You know what I mean? I'm not all the way vexed because it's still in our hands to go and beat them. But at the same time, I don't want to be the man to give it to them. You know what I mean?
That Real Madrid thing still don't sit right with me, innit? That Kiev thing, I still think Salah needs his little revenge thing. Bro, I'll be real. I'll even let Karius come and lift the trophy with us if we win it again.
No. Fuck that.
I'll let man come in his little tight little.
What's mad though, actually,
I'll let man come and kiss the medal and that. He can't touch the trophy. He can come and kiss his medal and then bounce, but he can be in the pics in it. He can be in the pics.
Ish, bro. I'm deep in it, bro. If City get the league and the champs, they beat us in the final. And they
Fam,
won.
it's dead, bro. It's dead, bro. Dead.
I don't want to
Dead.
think about it.
I was
Dead.
thinking
Don't
about it
think
at work
about it.
today, bro. I'm not here for that, bro. I'm deactivating on socials, bro. If that happens, I swear to God. 1
I
point
don't want to
by the
think about
league
it.
again.
I can't think about it.
And the champs, nah, fam. I need them out ASAP, bro. I need them out as soon as possible.
And don't delete that comment. I got.
Bro, when you check it, a final's 50-50 in it. Anything and a mad refereeing decision, a mad thing can happen in a fight. Look at Carriers, in it. Like, I'm not trying to see them and get to the final. Keep them away from this final, bro.
Months, if we end up with only FA and the Carabao, would you consider it a failure? I would personally. Yeah. Because of the context of what we're doing right now. Like, how about this? I'd be happy to lose that FA Cup and win the Champions League final. Easy.
Yeah.
I'll take champs in the Carabao. If you said at the start of the season, champs and Carabao, I'll bite your hand off.
Yeah.
Bite your hand off.
Hear what? Yeah, I think it's only a failure. It depends on who else wins the other ones, isn't it? If Madrid win the champs and we don't win the league and we just get FA and Carabao, I'm calm. I'm not calm with it, but I'm more. But I cannot see, bro. I can't explain to you, man, enough. I cannot see City win the champs and the Premier League. No, not on our head tops as well. That means they're going to beat us by 1 point and then beat us in the final. Nah, drop me out, bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be the whipping boys for them, man.
I can't see that, man.
I'm trying to hear that still. I can't lie. Also, yeah, that's it's just that really. I generally think we win all 3 trophies, innit? We definitely win all 3. Like, we win the FA Cup final. I think we beat Chelsea convincingly, and I think we beat. And I think the Champions League. I just think it's in our DNA. Like, we're just too certain in this final, and it's just right now. I generally think everyone in that change room, their tails are up. The way I see it, do you know what I mean? Even if we do have a dodgy start and stuff, I generally feel like we smack up anyone we play. I fear no one. Absolutely no one.
I'll be very surprised if we play as badly as we played in the first half last night again. So I'm already like,
yeah.
I think we kind of need to suffer at points this season, innit? We kind of need to suffer, and I think last night we suffered. I'm not trying to see us suffer too many more times, but I think that might be the kind of performance from the first half to make us think, yo, this treble thing can just be gone like that, you know. One little meaty bit of like playing for a whole half or a whole game, then the thing is done. But
good analogy from ones. We're playing for £1 million. We don't want to walk away with 500k, knowing that the answer's right after we walk away. That's it, really. You don't want to play City. But if you want the big prize, you got to smoke them and take the league and then beat Chelsea. Do you get it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's playing with fire a little bit too. Listen, I'm not trying to face them in the
but
fire.
Drifty, put it this way: would you play with fire for the quad if it meant getting the quad? Bro, of course you would. Of course,
I would still.
Of course you would.
I would. But only other thing I'm gonna say is one last little negative thing, and I'm gonna. How many teams have been to back-to-back finals and lost both?
I don't even know, boy.
What, too much Chelsea?
I don't think there's been many. No.
City.
When they got to the final last year, lost in it. If they get to another final, I just think the energies is gonna be. Something's gonna be working in their favor a bit extra than normal, innit? I'd rather just see Madrid again because I think. We done a mad thing, innit? We obviously got to the final and Kiev lost, came back again next year, won it.
Yeah,
I think obviously I'll back us all day long, but to get to 2 finals in a row and lose both, that's mad. I think Pep would actually leave after that. I genuinely think we'll go in, bro.
I still think we're beating City in that final.
Yeah.
I'm confident we beat either. I'm actually confident we beat either.
Bro,
but
no, it is
Madrid.
So
let me see that.
I was gonna quickly say, bro, I've heard City fans say, Liverpool can't beat City at their best. Well, that's just nonsense because City have been at their best both times they played Liverpool and not managed to beat us. And Liverpool haven't played. We played like 50% of our capacity in both of those games, bro.
Like, bro, we had Milner at fucking right back.
Yeah, man. If Liverpool turn up just 70%, I think we beat City, bro. Convincingly. Not convincingly in it, but like 2 goals, I'm thinking still.
Joe, the quad's happening, G. The quad's happening, bro. When we complete football, make sure man them have my IP address in it.
Bro, the thing is though, even if we don't win a quad and we just win a treble, I'm still gonna be unbearable, bro. Even if we just win the champs,
I'm gassed.
You think I give a fuck?
Endo says, "Nah, guys, we got outplayed by City twice this season. We ain't beaten them since 2019."
Yeah, but what was the score, bro?
Yeah. But
that's just quickly. they gave us their best shot in it. I hear it. We played kind of dead in both games. If we're being real, but they gave us their best shots in both games. Couldn't beat us. So it's a one where like, as much as I'm annoyed, especially with that 2-2 at the Etihad, we played a 6-2 defeat or like a 5-2 defeat, and we still came away with drawing it. So I think as much as we haven't beaten them, can they beat us? Can they beat us at their very best? I don't know.
Yeah. Boy. Well, I guess you can round it off there. Aiden Andrews, big up yourself, bro. He said beating the FA Cup. I think he meant in the league. But big up to all my LFC fans, Jurgen Quad Squad, all that stuff, all that good stuff. Ish, where can people find you?
D-Generation Ish for Twitter. You just see me having other fan bases on strings in it, and then the content, Insta, YouTube as well. WM Wonderball in the description. You might know what to do. But yeah, big up Big Six Bands as well, each and every time. And yeah, man, appreciate you having me on. It's good to catch a vibe with some Liverpool fans, isn't it?
Literally, I ain't even really been telling people smash the like button and that. It's just been a vibey session, innit? You know what I mean? As I said, was this planned? No. Was this made to gloat about No. Was this made to gloat about Liverpool? Yeah. Did I just want to speak about how great Liverpool is and what we're doing right now, how we're better than everyone else? Pretty much. So yeah, man. Where can the people find you? Unless I can.
Just at any4x on Twitter, man. Yeah, literally, that's it. Big up yourself, Months, bro, for having me on as well. Big up Big Six Bands. Big up Ish as well, bro. A good little chat, man. It's a quad thing, man. Words. Jurgen Quad right now. Still, that's how I'm feeling, man.
Just before we do finish, when we get that quad, you reckon I can claim the Jurgen Quad thing?
Yeah, bro. Copyright that thing.
Copyright
that thing.
You reckon I can like watermark that?
Yeah,
man. You might as well make a t-shirt, bro. Words.
Yeah, like
get some merch out there.
Facts. It might just be that. Might be that. But listen, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Make sure you like and subscribe. If it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe. Like on your way out. Make sure you follow. Any on Twitter. Make sure you get at Ish's channel, Weird and Wonderful. Make sure you also go over to Jamie's watch along. And make sure to subscribe to many of the other content creators, especially Coppish as well. You've just with Drifty, who was also in this video prior to him having to go. So again, big up the guys today. Big up everyone in the LFC community, everyone in the comments. Can I say something before you said? Yeah, you said if we win the quad, big up Nat and Reese.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, big them up. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here. They'll get medals.
Ali as well, bro. The little
again.
We don't forget that.
Honorable mentions in that. Honorable mentions.
We don't forget that.
And do you know what? Kabak as well. Give Kabak can get a little.
That one, bro. Like two relegations and 3 seasons and that, bro.
Hey, what about my man? He didn't play a game. The hologram. The centre back. Who was it? Ben
Davies. Might even forgot his name, bro. What's his name?
What's
Ben
his name?
Davies, bro. Ben
Davies. Yo. Big up yourself, man. Yo, that's mad. Listen, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands.
Oh, shit.
Hey, listen, we'll see you about the next one.